South Asia's geopolitical landscape is transforming rapidly. For decades, India dominated the region, but that era is ending. A new bloc, led by China and Pakistan, is drawing in Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Nepal, challenging India's influence. China's patient strategy, economic, diplomatic, and military, has made it the region's alternative power center. The recent Kunming summit signaled the birth of a formal organization to replace the paralyzed SARC. For India, this is a strategic nightmare, encirclement by a China-led network. Smaller nations see opportunity and risk, greater leverage, but also entanglement in great power rivalry. The core China-Pakistan partnership now powers a broader regional project, including trade in UN and integrated security. Every nation must now choose sides, fundamentally altering South Asia's strategic calculus. China's rise in South Asia is the result of decades of investment and strategic partnerships. Through the Belt and Road Initiative, Beijing has built ports, highways, and power plants connecting the region to China. The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor is the crown jewel, giving China direct access to the Arabian Sea and embedding it in Pakistan's security. China's model, deep economic and military integration, is now being replicated in Sri Lanka, Nepal, and Bangladesh. Chinese companies run Sri Lanka's Hambantota port, build Himalayan railways in Nepal, and supply Bangladesh with military hardware and infrastructure. Many South Asian leaders see China as a pragmatic partner, delivering results without Western conditions or Indian delays. This has steadily displaced traditional powers, making China the new center of gravity. The dragon's embrace now shapes decisions from Kabul to Colombo. With SARC defunct, China and Pakistan are filling the regional vacuum. Their proposed organization aims to reorient trade toward the UN, build seamless infrastructure, and deepen military cooperation, all under Beijing's guidance. Talks now include Bangladesh and could soon welcome Sri Lanka, Nepal, the Maldives, and Afghanistan. The Kunming summit marked the first concrete step, with a joint working group in the works. The bloc is engineered to exclude India, isolating New Delhi, and bypassing Indo-Pakistani disputes. For smaller nations, it promises a more balanced forum where their voices matter. China is constructing a new regional order with rules written in Beijing. The region's power map is being redrawn. Bangladesh is the linchpin in this new contest. As South Asia's second-largest economy, its participation gives the China-led bloc real credibility. China has become Bangladesh's top trading partner and military supplier, financing major infrastructure and providing submarines. These ties have created a strong pro-China constituency in Dhaka. Yet Bangladesh must balance this with deep historical and geographic ties to India. Its cautious approach at the Kunming summit signals a desire to keep options open. Bangladesh is caught between China's rapid development offers and India's shared history and proximity. Its strategic tightrope walk will shape the region's future. The choices Dhaka makes in the coming months are pivotal. Bangladesh's decision could tip the balance of South Asia's new power bloc. The China-Pakistan courtship of Bangladesh is possible largely because of deteriorating India-Bangladesh relations. A new government in Dhaka and a series of disputes have soured ties, creating a diplomatic chill. Media wars and border skirmishes have inflamed public opinion and reversed years of cooperation. Water sharing, trade imbalances, and political changes have deepened the rift. As India becomes less reliable, China's transactional approach grows more appealing to Bangladesh. This rift gives Dhaka the space to explore new alignments. For China, it's a golden opportunity to peel away one of India's key partners. For India, the China-Pakistan bloc is an existential threat, fueling fears of encirclement. The string of pearls theory is becoming reality, with Chinese influence growing in Nepal, Sri Lanka, the Maldives, and now Bangladesh. India's loss of influence is acute, especially as border tensions with China remain unresolved. The prospect of a two-front war, with China and Pakistan, now includes a potential eastern axis if Bangladesh aligns more closely with Beijing. India's belief in its natural primacy has been shattered. New Delhi faces a coordinated campaign to isolate it in its own neighborhood. The pressure is immense, forcing a major reassessment of India's foreign and defense policies. The ring of fire is tightening. The new China-led bloc will reshape South Asia in 4 key ways. First, it will shift regional trade to the UN, fragmenting markets and reducing India's leverage. Second, it will deepen military cooperation, creating a formidable coalition on India's borders. Third, it will formalize India's isolation, sidelining it from regional affairs. Fourth, it will diminish Western, especially American influence, anchoring the region in a China-centric order. India risks becoming a bystander as its neighbors integrate with Beijing. The US strategy of containment will suffer a major blow. The Indo-Pacific balance of power is at stake. India is fighting back with a multi-pronged strategy. The Quad, India, the US, Japan, and Australia, offers strategic depth and a united front against China. Joint naval exercises and tech collaboration send a clear signal to Beijing. But the Quad's reach is limited on the South Asian continent. India is also reviving BIMSTEC, focusing on Bay of Bengal cooperation to counter China's influence. It's accelerating infrastructure projects and diplomatic outreach to neighbors. India must prove its partnership model is more attractive than China's. The race to shape South Asia's future is on. South Asia stands at a historic crossroads. India's era of unchallenged primacy is over. The region is now a battleground between India and a rising China. The China-Pakistan-Bangladesh bloc could institutionalize a new balance of power for decades. Smaller nations are now active players, navigating offers from both sides. Their choices will determine whether South Asia splits into rival camps or evolves into a multipolar system. For India, this is both a crisis and an opportunity to reinvent its approach. Success means delivering on promises and treating neighbors as equals. The region's future will be forged in this great power competition. The dream of a peaceful, integrated South Asia is fading. India must act decisively, or risk being sidelined in its own backyard.